What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back here with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about Evan Engram. Now, Evan Engram is a hot topic here within the Giants fan base. We just signed Eric Tomlinson from the Jets, although he was a Giant part of last year. Caden Smith had a big end of the season for the Giants. Looked like he had really good rapport with Daniel Jones, and maybe he could be our starting tight end going forward. We also picked up Toy Lolo, more as a blocking tight end, but the Giants are obviously very deep at the tight end spot, which raises the questions about Evan Engram. Now, I think Giants fans, including myself, are extremely frustrated with Evan Engram. I thought Evan Engram would have a breakout season last year. Now, the problem with Evan Engram is this. There's no question about his speed and athleticism. I mean, for crying out loud, the guy ran a faster 40-yard time than Odell Beckham did, which tells you this should cause tons of mismatches, against linebackers and against safeties. And you would think the Giants could exploit this. But either it was the play calling or it's Evan Engram himself that is just not exploiting all this weakness. Now, the question going forward is, should the Giants trade Evan Engram, and what is his trade value? Now, to me, I'm not an Eagles fan, so I'm not going to sit here and like they do with Zach Ertz, we're going to get a first-round pick for Evan Engram. He's not worth a first-round pick. Now, you look at a team like the Patriots, where they really were able to exploit all those mismatches with Gronkowski, with Aaron Hernandez back in the day. And, a team like that could definitely use Evan Engram, and maybe he is worth their late third-round pick or something like that if the Giants do decide to trade him. Because do the Giants really want a long-term Evan Engram and have him here for years to come? The biggest problem with Evan Engram is this inconsistency and his injury. He's been injury prone. He's been injured the last 2 years. Can he stay healthy? Because no matter how good he is, or no matter how inconsistent or consistent he is, no matter how fast he runs, if he's not on the field, he's not helping the team. So it's a big question on what to do with Evan Engram. But in this video, other than talking about trade possibilities, and the Patriots are one that I definitely conjured up thinking we could get a late third-round pick for Evan Engram. I think that's what his trade value is. The Giants don't decide to trade him. And again, this probably wouldn't happen this year. We still have him for a couple more years under his rookie contract. So I'm not saying make the move this year with Evan Engram. But here's the question. And this is something that I thought of, and I'm sure that there are guys in my comment section to mention this as well. Jason Garret. Jason Garret, we saw what he did with Jason Witten in Dallas. Jason Witten is one of the greatest tight ends in the history of this game. And Jason Witten certainly didn't have the physical gifts that Evan Engram has. There's no question about that. Jason Witten was not running a 4.4 240. He's not, doesn't have a vertical leap of 36 inches. He doesn't have any of that stuff. Evan Engram showed his rookie season that he could be a very, very dangerous weapon for the Giants with 64 receptions and 6 touchdowns his rookie year, but injuries have plagued him the last couple of seasons. Can Jason Witten turn Evan Engram into a superstar? Which is the biggest reason why I don't want to trade Evan Engram in this upcoming season. I want to see what Jason Garret and this coaching staff can do for Evan Engram. Could we turn him into that very dangerous superstar at the tight end position? I know a lot of Giants fans have talked about, hey, let's turn him into a slot receiver. Let's make him the big body receiver we need. But you got to understand, guys, he loses his value as a wide receiver. As a tight end, he's much more valuable in the receiving game than he is because he's going to be lined up against corners, and corners are going to be able to cover Evan Engram. Not because, Evan Engram can run fast, but is he a pure route runner? Is he a great route runner? Does he have a great route running tree? And he would also have to learn a different position because the routes that a tight end runs are not the same routes that a wide receiver runs. I would like to see the Giants do other things with Evan Engram, like putting him out there on a wheel route, something like that. Maybe line him up in the backfield and bring him out of the backfield into a wheel route, something like that. You could line him up in the slot, and you could do these things periodically, but I wouldn't do them all the time. Evan Engram can be the guy. He can be the X factor for the New York Giants in their offense. There's no doubt about that because our receiving core is not great. These guys are serviceable. Your Golden Tates, your Darius Slayton, who does look like he could be a superstar without a doubt, but he's had 1 year in the league. Your Sterling Shepherds, these guys are good enough. There's no significant superstar there. We don't have a DeAndre Hopkins. We don't have an Odell Beckham. We don't have a Julio Jones. We don't have these guys here. Evan Engram could definitely provide a lot of mismatches in that secondary, in that middle of the field, in the seam route, all this other stuff, especially on play action. So I would really like to see what Jason Garret and this coaching staff could do for Evan Engram. And what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think we should do with Evan Engram? Is this a guy that we should trade in the future? Do you think Jason Garret can turn him into a superstar? See, I feel like Evan Engram has a world of potential. And I'm hoping that when you get a guy like Jason Garret, who was able to make Jason Witten into a superstar, he could do the same thing with Evan Engram. So I hope you guys will let me know in the comment section. Again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be live later tonight at 10:30 for a Q&A and a hangout as we continue to just kind of get through this whole non-sports thing together. Till next time, guys, it's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!